Phenomenal answer. Frank in Kansas City, Missouri, you're up.
Yuri, this is fabulous. I really appreciate it. I ran a med tech incubator for a number of years in the Midwest. We just don't have access to people like you. I've been on your website, seen the kind of startups you say you like to be involved in. I wanted to know if you'd elaborate a little bit more on the characteristics of those startups, and particularly the type of leadership and their experience with the marketplace, and maybe the size of the problem, because I've always said, hey, a 500 million, we used to say $1 billion problem's got to be $1 billion. Well, I'd take 20, 30% of a $500 million problem, but maybe that's naive. So I'd love if you'd elaborate on what, once you have the market fit, okay, elaborate a little bit more on the characteristics of a deal that you think is justified, and put you in the perspective of a professional investor, like you're going to VC or something like that, and not just a wealthy individual. Could you elaborate on that?
So as an entrepreneur, my point of view would be a problem worth solving, right? And that could be, creating a lot of value to a lot of people, creating huge value to few people, creating value in an area that you have the passion to create value in that space. And so a problem worth solving. From the investor point of view, the size of the opportunity need to be significant, because getting there is going to be very challenging, right? At the end of the day, you are probably not the only one that is trying to address that problem. And the likelihood of a startup at the first day to become successful is small, and to become very successful is very small. And so it needs to be worthwhile. And for a second, I would say what most of the investors would like to see is that your business model can build $1 billion in revenues, even if it's going to take you a decade. Because that means that this is significant enough. That means that you create a lot of value. Now, to a certain extent, I would say Waze at the beginning was unable to show that, but it was able to show that there are 1 billion drivers that care.
That's helpful. That's great. Thank you.